I had therefore to remove knowledge, in order to make room for belief. May you live your life as if the maxim of your actions were to become universal law. Nothing is divine but what is agreeable to reason. But although all our knowledge begins with experience, it does not follow that it arises from experience. Marriage is the union of two people of different sexes with a view to the mutual possession of each other's sexual attributes for the duration of their lives. When talking to someone, use their name frequently. This will make them like you more. Being in a settled relationship increases the chances of weight gain. People who blush easily are perceived as more trustworthy. Bad and messy handwriting can be a sign of high intelligence, meaning your hand can't keep up with your brain. Attractive people are perceived as more intelligent, even if they are not. This is called the halo effect. Always recognize that human individuals are ends, and do not use them as means to your end. If man makes himself a worm, he must not complain when he is trodden on. Immaturity is the incapacity to use one's intelligence without the guidance of another. It is not necessary that whilst I live happily, but it is necessary that so long as I live I should live honorably. Those who worry and overthink tend to have higher verbal intelligence, critical thinking, and problem-solving abilities. Sleep directly after studying. You will remember what you have learned better. If you think someone was staring at you, yawn. If they also yawned, they were probably staring. Good sex is like good bridge. If you don't have a good partner, you'd better have a good hand. Do not be wise in words. Be wise in deeds. Everyone complains about a lack of money, but none complain about a lack of brains. Among those who laugh, do not weep. Among those who weep, do not laugh. Experience without theory is blind, but theory without experience is mere intellectual play. He who is cruel to animals becomes hard also in his dealings with men. We can judge the heart of a man by his treatment of animals. A bird that you set free may be caught again, but a word that escapes your lips will not return. If a problem can be solved with money, then it's not a problem but a cost. May God protect you from bad people, and save yourself from good ones. In order to memorize something, it's better to draw than to write. God is closest to those with broken hearts. All people are good from afar. Keeping good silence is harder than talking good. A bad partner is worse than rain. The latter makes you go home, while the former makes you go outside. Who finds a faithful friend, finds a treasure. Love lasts longer when both partners are actually working towards self-actualization and self-fulfillment. Children who are picky eaters are more likely to develop anxiety or depression in later years, a study revealed. Being alone for a while is dangerous. It's addicting. Once you see how peaceful it is, you don't want to deal with people anymore. Be not sweet or else you'll be eaten. Be not bitter or else you'll be spat out. Worries go down better with soup than without. Fear a goat in front of you, a horse behind you, and a fool all around. Life's not as good with money as it is bad without it. No matter what your current circumstances are, if you can imagine something better for yourself, you can create it. You learn a lot about people when they do not get what they want from you. Not to have felt pain is not to have been human. None of us are getting out of here alive, so stop treating yourself like an afterthought. Eat the delicious food. Walk in the sunshine. Jump in the ocean. Ignoring red flags because you want to see the good in people will cost you later. Avoiding certain people to protect your mental and emotional health is not a weakness. It's wisdom. People tend to be more productive when they are working in a blue room. Listomania is the urge to listen to music all the time. The color blue causes the brain to release relaxing hormones. You know too much psychology when you can't get mad at people because you understand everyone's reason to doing everything. God gave man 2 ears and 1 mouth, so listen more and talk less. What you don't see with your eyes, don't invent with your mouth. Lose with truth and right rather than gain with falsehood and wrong. Do not withhold good from those who deserve it when it is in your power to act. First mend yourself, and then mend others. Parents teach their children to talk, children teach their parents silence. Make sure to be in with your equals if you're going to fall out with your superiors. If charity was worth noting, everyone would be philanthropists. Never trust the man who tells you all his troubles but keeps you from all his joys. The world will not disappear because there are many people, but because there are too many non-people. If not for fear, sin would be sweet. God help me rise to my feet. A fall is what I can do myself. A pessimist, confronted with 2 bad choices, chooses both. If life doesn't change for the better, wait, and it will change for the worse. When people have nothing to do, they take up great deeds. Science is organized knowledge, wisdom is organized life. All our knowledge begins with the senses, proceeds then to the understanding, and ends with reason. There is nothing higher than reason. In law, a man is guilty when he violates the rights of others. In ethics, he is guilty if he only thinks of doing so. Happiness is not an ideal of reason, but of imagination. Morality is not the doctrine of how we may make ourselves happy, but how we may make ourselves worthy of happiness. Ingratitude is the essence of vileness. Act that your principle of action might safely be made a law for the whole world. It is not God's will merely that we should be happy, but that we should make ourselves happy. Lack of sex in the long term eventually turns a person into a neurotic. Space and time are the framework within which the mind is constrained to construct its experience of reality. Man must be disciplined, for he is by nature raw and wild. The busier we are, the more acutely we feel that we live, the more conscious we are of life. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, so you don't miss any new facts. Let us know your thoughts about this video in the comments section down below, and feel free to stay and enjoy until the end. Also make sure to check out our next highlighted video, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.